dream for the world is that everybody has access to equal opportunities. They have access to the possibilities to realize what it is that they want in their lifetime, whatever they decide and whatever they value for that, and to obviously, live in peace within society. I suppose most of us come to work around social justice through experiences. So I grew up in an environment, a working class environment on the Cape Flats, and in many ways that shaped my thinking, my experiences, and also I think lit the fire within me and the passion within me, because I realized that what's happening isn't right, and that not people shouldn't be going through some of the things that they're going through. It's really that the systems have to be addressed. I think the thing that stood out for me at the time when I applied was the word social justice and social innovation. I was really curious to see how it is that you could combine social justice and social innovation that could then benefit, I think, communities that often are left out of many conversations and out of many of the solutions that could address the issues that we face today in the world. This is funny because we always have long conversations about it. I suppose it's a sense of responsibility, getting a scholarship to pursue a particular area of study. I think there's a sense of responsibility that comes from it, that the scholarship and the education that I get is not just for my benefit, that what it is to help me, support me to really think through, not only alone, but with other groups of people, what it is that I want to address to make a change in the world. So for me, it's a sense of responsibility, and then also a sense of being connected to a community of other scholars as well, that I think also have the same passion and drive to effect change. What advice? I think, personally, if you pursue either of those, do it because it is what you really see can enhance whatever path it is that you've chosen for yourself. In other words, and maybe it comes across judgmental to say, don't pursue it for the piece of paper, because at the end of the day, I believe pieces of paper have no value. But I think if it is that it enhances your own thinking, your own capacity as well as your networks, to be able to follow a path of addressing some of the things that it is that you believe you want to address in the world, then I think that's a motivation that will carry you through sometimes the difficulties that you may encounter, the frustrations, and also the joys of doing whatever program you choose. A memory. I think for me, one memory was when we had a Bertha Scholar alumni event, retreat, and meeting all the scholars from, since the Bertha Scholarship started. I think it was such an affirmation that, this is a privilege to be part of such a community. It felt very affirming to be able to share some of the struggles that you're facing, but also to find that there are possibilities for collaboration because there are people that have walked the path that you are walking and that continue to walk it, and that there's a possibility of always connecting with them. So for me, that was a real highlight.